those of you that wanna know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
Oh yeah, what's up YouTube? Here's another battle against Eric from Zaire, and he starts out with a Breloom lead, and I'm going to use my champ. Now, I expect the Spore. There's nothing else that I want to go to sleep in my team, so why not make my champ sleep fodder? I go out expecting the sub into my physical wall, which is my Torkoal, and of course it packs Lava Plume or Flamethrower, so I have Lava Plume, so best move to go for. He focus punches since he's behind the sub, and that's pretty much standard. And yeah, it does pretty nice damage to the Torkoal. I expect to switch out because who would want to stay in on a Lava Plume? So I go for the Stealth Rock. And did you guys notice that Breloom didn't have Toxic Orb? It has freaking Leftovers, which isn't really a good idea because, you know, Toxic Orb recovers more HP. But I expect the Earth Power. I go into my Snorlax since it's my special defense wall. Takes it really, really nicely. And I go for the Body Slam expecting a switch, trying to at least get some para hacks going on. And when I saw him bring out the Gyarados, I was thinking, okay, it really wouldn't matter if I get the hacks, but I get it anyways. Because next turn, I probably would have predicted him going for the taunt, and I would have just threw out the Thunder Punch anyways. So yeah, Gyarados down, and didn't really do anything in the game, so I'm liking that. Now he brings out a Breloom, and I know he can't do anything into me because if he wants to focus punch, he would have to hide behind a sub, which I'm not going to let him do. So yeah, Breloom is pretty much screwed at this point since my Machamp is asleep. So he brings out his Gengar, which I guess he tried to lure out my Body Slam move again. And yeah, goes for a Focus Blast. Now I stay in because I thought he might sub on me because those are the most common sets. And I just go for the Thunder Punch just to break the sub, but it doesn't sub at all, and it does pretty crappy damage. So I'm going to have to switch out, go into my Kingdra. I was so close to going into my Salamence, and look what move he did. I was like, wow. Really, really close. But also Salamence wouldn't be a really good choice since I'm pretty slow, and with this Kingdra, I just set up my Rain Dance, and Swift Swim activates. So I wanted to try to get an early sweep in the game. I go for the Dragon Pulse, and the reason for that is because if I did Hydro Pump, I don't want to risk missing, which would really suck because either way that Gengar could explode or Shadow Ball me. And go for the Hidden Power Electric. I don't think it was a good idea on my part to do because it's not really stab, and I think Dragon Pulse did a little bit more. And he Toxics me, which, you know, standard set. Wish, Toxic, Protect, and Surf, I guess, for an offensive move. I'm not really good with Vaporeon, so I don't even mess with it, even though I have 2 on my box. I tried to test him out, but it just doesn't work for me. So I go for another Dragon Pulse, thinking I can KO. I'm like, come on, let's go. No. Lives with like 11 HP. He witches up, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to have to switch. He's going to Protect. Gets his lefties back, and the Protect is pretty easy to predict since he wants his HP back. And right here, I was kind of nervous about tricking him because this is my Trick Specs Starmie. And I was worrying about him protecting the Scout out, but no, he doesn't. I was like, okay, that's pretty awesome. And look at that, he's stuck on Wish. So I basically have a free switch, but I don't switch because I expect the Breloom to come right back out, go for the Ice Beam, and Breloom is down. So yeah, I took out a Breloom and a Gyarados early in the game. That's a major mission right there. Goes for the Dynamic Punch. I expected that, so I made Kingdra fodder so I can get a free switch in. So I bring out my Torkoal, and I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to explode. And I do not take the Machamp down due to that bulk up. So that was a pretty good move on his part. I never see Machamps with bulk up that much. Now I bring out my Starmie. I'm faster, of course, so I'm going for the Surf. Now I was thinking he wouldn't go into his Vaporeon because he would think I would predict that, but no, I'm not going to do it. But now I go for the Thunderbolt in case he wants to do it this time, and he doesn't, so that's cool. And that Vaporeon's pretty much screwed. I expect him to go for the Toxic, so I go into my Machamp, and I at least try to waste a turn of sleep. So that's my second turn of sleep right there. And I stay in because I'm thinking I can take the hit, and guess what? I don't, because that Heatran is definitely spexed. So yeah, I'm going into my Snorlax because thick, fat, special defense wall. Yeah, I'm going to take a hit, but guess what? He gets a crit, and it's pretty handy that I went for a rest. So yeah, that his last Pokemon is a Vaporeon and a Heatran, so they're both special attacking walls, you can say, and they're not really going to do anything. And he runs in the game, so yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, everybody. Catch you guys later. Peace.